This is not good at all. Kill them. There we go. Ow, they are hurting. What? Jeez, they're killing me. I'm dead. Welcome back to ARK Fjordur, and today I can happily say we are finally in the end game of this series in terms of what we have left to do and what we have to accomplish, as well as just a couple other little things here and there. Before we get into today's video, I do want to address a couple of little things that I got in the meantime between. So first off, like I said, all of the tames are here, all grown up. For the Broodmother, we have the Megatheriums and some Rock Drakes. Some Megapithecus tames include, but not limited to, the Rexes, which, again, there's like 150 of them, so I should be good on that front. And then lastly will be the Dragon tames, which I don't know how well they'll perform, the Direwolves and the Thylacoleos, but maybe with the Dragon it won't be flying around too much. Otherwise, I do have the Rock Drakes I could always use in that place, because I know they're a bit tanky and they're definitely worth the effort to get them, like I said in the last one. And I went and finished all of the cartridges. We have 300 plus. I have a couple in the other main terminal, but 300 cartridges were an absolute nightmare to grow. Like, between how long it takes for them to feed and just really how long it takes for them to grow up and mature, many hours, like ridiculous. And this is like the worst stat. Obviously there are better ones because of some mutations, but the minimum is 34 points into health, 37 stam, 30 weight, and 30 melee. Mainly what I'm looking for is really health, because in terms of, let me just actually pull one out so we could get a good comparison. In terms of the main stat, health wise, I think it's like 17,000 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, this one's even better. It's got 32, so that off the rip, like, everything's good there. And then melee is about 220. So again, if it holds 32 plus for health, which I'm obviously just going to put all the levels and all of them into health, which definitely will make things a lot easier, but I'll wait some time so they could gain more levels. But yeah, if they could all have like 30-ish thousand health going in, then they are going to absolutely be able to tank so many hits. Especially, I'm probably going to use these on the Megapithecus over the T-Rexes. So yeah, the Rexes, is what it is. Also want to showcase a couple other little guys in here. So with the cartridges, I had a couple of mutations that I just like the colors. A solid red and a solid purple. I also had a solid yellow, but unfortunately, I had all three of them right here, and by the time I realized all the way over there that I had to feed these guys, I thought they were on the trough because they were juvenile. But this area right here is pretty much where these two are standing at the moment, the red and purple. It's a dead spot where the trough can't reach, and I didn't figure that out. It's how I lost some other dinos as well, including the Spino, so now it all makes sense at the end. So going forward, I'll at least know that much. And then I also found the Utrainus. This is literally the only level that was high enough, and it was a 95 to start with, which again, only really going to pump stamina into this so that we could do the Courage Roar like constantly. But I haven't found a single male, let alone a high level dino, high level Utrainus this entire time. I've been killing off the weaker ones. Pretty much we're all female. Thank you for doing that in my face. And it's just not working. So I don't know. I'll spend a little more time obviously looking, because if I get a high level male, then I could at least, and also a high level female, could breed a few super high level Utrainus and then just have them ready. Because with the auto courage, they'll be able to buff the surrounding dinos that you tamed with more damage and I believe resistance from damage. So that could work out in our favor. I don't need like I don't need a million of them. Maybe like 5 or 4 of them should be enough for now. And obviously we have the unicorn. But that's for that. What I do want to do now is, also wanted to say, the SS Nanny for this mod, godsend for this, because these cartridges, doing that all manually would be annoying. Between the Trout and the SS Nanny, it was pretty much automated. You just had to keep feeding it. You just had to keep filling it with food, which took a whole lot of killing. Like, there might not be anything left here for a little bit, but that's okay. So anyway, back to the main point of the video. Let us get, I think it's, where do I build this? Oh yeah. Let me see, I think it's a smithy build. Let me just check. We are going for the, if I'm going to say it right, that'd be great. Not there, where is, there. Mega Shelon, however you say it. We're going for this because I want a fearsome battle mount going into these fights, especially Fenrir going in, because I don't know, I feel like it would look really cool to have like a powerhouse as a statement. Obviously, it's not the main fighter. I'll have all the other things like the Karches, the Rexes, the Rock Drakes, Thylus, Direwolves, whatever. But this would be pretty cool because it's one of the bigger dinos in the game that you could have. So, with that being said, you need cementing paste, fiber, hide, metal, and silica pearls, and the shell fragments. You may be saying to yourself, how on ARK Fjordur do you plan on getting shell fragments? If we come right over here to the grinder, we can actually make it with the conversions. So for each map, they'll have their own unique resource that you can convert common resources. Like to get fungal wood, although you go to the Asgard biome, you can actually create it with just regular wood and rare mushroom. And like crystal. Same situation with green gems, and then gems you can make with dye and whatnot. But I don't need any of that. I go to Genesis because that's where the Mega Chelon is from. We go right here, and it's basically chitin and keratin, which, if you read the information, it's a replacement for keratin, so that makes enough sense. And since I only need 22 of them, I already made it, so we could just drop it in there. We go to Mega Chelon, and then we just pull for one. Craft that in a moment. I probably could have used the crafting potion, but it's fine. I don't think it's going to be a big issue because they have so much health. I'm assuming they have so much health that it won't be an issue. And besides, it's not going to be a main fighter, so not really going to go too crazy off of it. I will, because we're going underwater and you never know what's going to be down there. I'll grab some kibble. I don't know if everything's going to need that, but worst case, I could... I'll take a sheep and use that for mutton. In the rare event, I actually need one. So let me just get one of them. Well, it doesn't really matter which one. Enable mating on YouTube. I'll just give them a couple minutes. And while they're doing that, I do want to showcase something that I got a while ago that some of you could have probably noticed, but chances are you probably overlooked it, like I probably have been for the past, I don't even know how many episodes I had this thing for, but yeah, it's a very long walk, so just hold on there. Anyway, I want to showcase the Dunklio ASE. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Let me just check it real quick. The Dunkleostis. Whatever. I wanted to showcase this because this I got, so brief story. I was around this area right here, just coming by, I think looking for... What was I looking for, actually? I don't remember, but it was some kind of a creature, I think. Probably the Utrantis, if I had to take a get. No, it wasn't Utrantis, it was much earlier. Anyway, looking around it, and I came across that guy, literally stuck in those little... If you remember the area, I'll show... Actually, yeah. It's like those little areas of the glacier area. It's right over here, or over here. They have like those little bits of the glaciers, like, embedded into the water. Well, not embedded, but floating on the water. And this Dunklio was a 135, by the way, so very good. An X variant, so it looks even cooler. And it was just literally stuck right there, and I was like, well, might as well tame it, because kind of want one of those, and they are very, very tanky creatures. So it's ideal for any water mission, or rather water exploration I choose to go on. Thank you, let me fall in. So let's just take a quick gander at the dino cage, which honestly, comes to think of it, I built it and now I like never use it. Although I could put some dinos in here, you know what? Let me make use of it. Although it's probably not going to be much of use. We dropped the dolphin, the ichthy right there. Who else do we have? That's literally it. So yeah, not much for this. And they are... Wait a minute. They're not in the trial? Well, I can't see anything right now. Well then, I guess it's a good thing we didn't put any of them here because they probably would have starved and died. So let's take you back and let's get on you. So again, this Dunkleo looks ridiculously cool. It's like all black or dark brown, whatever, dark gray. And it's got the blue highlights with that whitish kind of scale color. Oh, forgot to get a scuba tank. So gonna need one of those real quick. But yeah, this thing looks absolutely incredible. Now, stat-wise, let me see. Well, first let's breach, so that way we cannot drown. Yeah, again, looks great. Stat-wise, it's at 3,000 health, 600, almost 700 stam. Weight is 15. That's really good. That's like what you really want on these things if you're not using it for health or like really just surviving. You want this because it's a great thing, and it has reduction, I believe, on stone and metal, so really good in the water for that. And about 300 damage, so very good there. I think for right now, I'm just gonna see about... Doesn't gain a lot of health, unfortunately. So we're probably gonna cap it at 20,000. Even amount. Alright, so let's let this thing... Well, 3,000 is a decent amount, but it's still not a lot. Let's go back and get a scuba tank, because that's important, and I still didn't put a ladder. Let me get up there with whatever I want. We'll go with the Griffin, which I probably also kind of wasted my time on that with the mutation thing, trying to breed them out with the mod, I mean. Because, yeah, I'm not really using this. Although it's very useful, especially when the ARK Ragnarok Ascended map comes out. Griffins are going to be, like, probably the main flyer for a lot of people. But for me and this map and my situation right now, it's kind of useless. So, yeah, let me go ahead and grab the... Do I have one that isn't broken? Alright, that'll do. Do I need a scuba mask? Not really. I think we'll just hold off on that. So the reason why I'm also going for the Mega Shelon, because I actually found one not too far from base, but then again, that was a very long time ago, so I don't even know if it's still there, let alone I don't even remember its level, so it might be a complete dud, that one. But if it's decent enough level, like, if it's like 120, I'd say, or more, I think I'm just going to go for it, and hopefully I can tame it, because in order to tame these things, you have to find... It's a very unique kind of passive tame. Can I please go down? Please? Thank you. Yeah, it's a very unique taming method to get them. Yeah, you look bloody because we just put like 17 grand in health, so that's fine. Oh, I thought that was a circle for a second. I'm like, well, that's not good. But that's just a turtle, so we're good there. So yeah, so the taming method for these guys... Let's see, 216 on health, damage, so... Again, not using this for damage, but pretty strong, to be honest. Awesome, let's get on with it. So, we just go over... Where? Probably over this direction. You're a bit slow, unfortunately, but we will prevail and go forward. So yeah, taming method for this guy, pretty unique. Basically, all you need to do is find the, what is it called? The school of fish, whatever they're called. I think, anyway, we'll find out what that is. You gotta get them aggro to you. They'll do a little damage, like maybe one every time they hit you, which really isn't much. And then you're out of stamina. Wow, that's just terrible. You are super slow. Probably should have put all those levels into stam if I had to take a chance and redo it again, but it is what it is. Once you get the fish, you lead it towards the, or as near as you can, to the Mega Shelon until it allows you to tame it, or I think it'll get close enough to tame and eat it, then it'll start the taming progress right there. I don't know if you lose taming affinity, if it gets damaged, or if it doesn't matter. We will find out as well. But for the most part, that's really all we have to do. Yeah, you are slow. You're not even way down. You're just slow. Now, where did I see... Tell me this really is full speed. Wow. You know what? You were fun for a second, but I think I'm just gonna use that. Oh no. Okay, then that's the alpha. We're just gonna ignore you. And we're gonna take our dolphin because that is much faster. Let's see, what level are you? Even though I'm not gonna even attempt to fight you. 20? Okay. We'll just go on with our day and not worry about nothing. Where is this thing? Now, you can't miss it because they are gigantic. I mean, not crazy big, but they're pretty big. One thing I also realized I need in order to summon one of the bosses, I forget which one, is the Basilo Blubber. Oh, there you are. What level? Wow, there's a few of them. We got a 50, we got a 25, and another 25? Damn, how many are there? That's crazy. 20. Where was it? 25. Wasn't there a fourth one? Or is that 3? No, that's 1, 2, and 3. So I guess we could hold off, but yeah, 50. They're going to be fighting anyway, so... No, there was a fourth one. Wait a minute, why are there like a million of them right now? That's insane. One... Alright, so... Now to tame this guy. I wish this honestly was a trank thing because I'm not seeing the fish you need. Whistle passive. Damn, I should have brought flippers. Honestly, I'll just have the guy follow so that way we can get on with this. Where's the schools of fish I need, though? There really should be schools of fish that you can actually, like, tame with. But I'm not seeing a single one. How am I going to be able to tame this thing? I mean, if it's Trank and they change it for Fjordur to be a Trank knockout team, that'd be great, but not really seeing the things I need. Oh, let me check it real quick. Nope, they didn't change it for Fjordur. There should be schools of fish, so I guess I gotta go on a little hunting spree and find them. I had to literally leave the area for, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, and I finally found a spawn of the parakeet fish, I think they're called, right? Where'd they go? Freaking hell, man. Is that them right there? I like just saw them. Yep, there they are. Alright, so they are these, well, pretty much the only problem is that it's going to be difficult to tame the one I want because there's kind of a jumble of them. Let's see, you're not it. You're not it. You're not it. Well, the shark's dead, so let's get a quick snack. If only I could actually hit that. Alright, where is my 150? Nope, that's 95 as well. I think the 150 might be a little over here, out of the way. You? Maybe? Nope, you're 95 as well. Wait, there's a couple more now. Hold on. 95. 150. There you are. Alright, so you're over here. You're at least far enough away from everyone. Where's the school fish? It's like once we find one thing, we lose the other. It's ridiculous. Oh no. One of the turtles got killed. That is not good. But I need to worry about my team. And they eat the fish. Oh, you're dead. A bit concerning. But then again, you were probably low level. So I'm not too concerned with you. Guess I gotta wait for more to spawn. Because like these bubbles look like a fish until you get close and realize they not it. And I'm genuinely shocked why I can't see a single one unless they just keep getting killed, which could happen with all these freaking turtles here. Like they could just be eating And I'm like losing out on that. But oh, those are yours. We don't want to deal with that. Like, I'm partially tempted, honestly, to just spawn in the fish. Because it's not like I'm doing this anything. It's single player, so it's not like it's affecting anything. And I'm not really using this primarily like that. Like, the fish will spawn. It's just the rates are so stupid low that I don't want to spend like 10 hours trying to tame this thing. Just because I can't find the taming method food. Otherwise, I literally wouldn't have even considered the idea, but I'll spend a little more time, I guess, looking for a school. And if I can't, I think, like I said, because I'm just using this really just for the looks of it, not even using it, like, primarily as a main fighter, I think I'm just gonna I'll just see if I don't want to wait another couple hours trying to find this school that apparently is not existing any longer. Because I got a 150, and I do not want to do a dino wipe. And, yeah. Okay, executive decision has been made. I am going to spawn in a school of fish. And there it is. So now you guys will be aggroed to me, right? I think. Is that how this works? No, they're not even... Are they following me? I truly don't even know. They're just freaking following the turtle. I cannot have you coming after this turtle. Alright, I might just grab the Dunkleos and kill all these lower ones, so that way the fish will be drawn to me. At least I hope. Let me see. Man, I really wish I brought my flippers. Unless I could do it like this. I mean, I could use a crossbow to draw their aggro. I don't know if they're going to hit the turtle, though. That's the only thing. Let's do this, because that's taking forever to get to. Here's a school. I'm being targeted. Perfect. Just have you follow. And I think this is the 150. Yes, it is. Alright, so you guys are following me now. It's perfect. Just gonna make our super slow descent and kill that jellyfish. Please, kill it. Please. That's not good. Very bad. This is not good at all. Alright. Kill them. There we go. Ow, they are hurting. What? Jeez, they're killing me. I'm dead. Goodness gracious. Could I do this while on... Alright, so at least I could be on my dolphin, it looks... No. I can't. Oh, that's not good at all. They just absolutely destroyed me. Yeah, they do some serious damage once you're in their range. Rather, once they kill you and detect you. Okay. Yeah, let's try to get on land and heal up with the snow owl. And the swamp's right here, that's perfect. Hello there. By chance, what level are you? Alright, you're nothing. So we are gonna go... I was gonna jump on him, but probably just a waste to do that. Alright, I am healed. Let's get in the water and get this thing going again. Excuse you. I'm gonna just get out of here. Oh, you're actually at half health. That's not good. But we should be fine once all this rendering happens. Thank you. Alright, where's the book one? Where's 150? Is that you? There you are. So the school of fish is over here, I think. Yep, I see you guys. Thing is, did I hit the turtle or did I hit the school? I think I just hit the turtle. Yeah, we probably should just take out the other... Yeah, I'm going to just kill him with the Dunkleo. Let me just get over here. So at least I don't have the problem I had before with all of them. Alright, let's go. Don't know how big of damage they do, but he's not hitting me, so there is that. Honestly, should put all the levels into oh wow, not bad at all. Alright, let me just kill the school actually. Wait, are you aggroed to me now? Because that would be perfect. I think they're following, but they don't. You know what? Let me draw the aggro of the turtle and bring him over here. That might just be the easier move. Can I please? Alright, you come over here now. I'm bringing the fish, or rather, I'm bringing you to the fish. And hopefully, this works out. Now, I think I just have to de-aggro you, which I don't know how long that'll take. Can you eat? Don't think you're eating them because they're still here. But at least you are close. You know what? This jellyfish is gonna go. Let me bring you guys right here because this is where we want to go. Now, can you eat or something? Oh, you are taming. Okay. I'm not sure how this works, but you seem to just keep feeding off the school, and I think that's really all I have to do. Just keep them on, I guess, till the school dies off completely? Yeah. Scuba tank, good. Flippers, even better. Let me actually start tracking so I can at least... Yeah, he's going. So far everything is working well. I guess it's just a time thing, so we'll just keep you by the fish, and that's really it. This really shouldn't take too long. So I guess I thought it was the kind of thing where it's like they just eat one school of fish and it's gone. But it might just be the thing where they just keep feeding off of the same school till maybe the school dies off, but it doesn't look like they are anytime soon. Again, I did technically spawn the school in, but to be fair, there was that one school that was here, and also to be fair, there should be multiples because I've seen other videos where they have it. Now, could they have spawned in their own? Potentially, but if these are on the map, there should be multiple schools. Just saying. That should be fair. Taming effectiveness, we're still at 100, so everything we're doing legit, and I'm not complaining. All is good here. We're at 41%. Just gonna keep swimming in circles, and we should have this thing, I guess, in just a moment. But since this is essentially the whole process, I'll just cut to when we get it, or if something crazy happens during, which hopefully that doesn't happen. But I'll see you guys real soon. Alright, we got him. All is good. Perfect tame as well, so everything is doing a-okay. Let's get you set back here. And actually, I want to grab, well, I don't really need this, but I just want to have it just in case. So yeah, 225, perfect tame. Everything is going well here. Let's get the saddle on. So let's get some, what am I, oh, I thought I was getting hit by something. Damn it, you are stupid slow, unfortunately. But at least we have the saddle where it basically allows you to build on this back, so that could be cool. That actually might be really good for Fenrir if I could take this thing in with the saddle back and other items. I've never really tested it with the cryopod thing, but who knows. Okay, so you do, wow, you do serious damage. Now, I don't know if that's just because it's scaled for size, or if it's, why are you not going down? Oh, see, it's like that for the direction. Alright, let me get rid of this thing because this is annoying now. But that, I'm glad we got, like, awesome. So, up is basically going upward. There is no aim, no, there is aiming downward. But perfect, but like omnidirection, C is, yeah, space is upward, C is downward. You do get stung off the jellyfish, so that's a bit unfortunate. Gonna need to kill everybody if you don't mind. If only you, like, actually could fight. That'd be great. There we go. Damn it, I got hit again. Alright, we'll just do it with the... You know what? Let me actually just take you. Can I please grab my thing? Like, not trying to lose here. Oh my goodness, stop stunning me. You freaking piece. I'm gonna die like this. No. Come on. This is ridiculous. Thank you. Oh, there's another. Of course there is. There's two more. Like, any more? I had to speak, didn't I? Are we good? I think so. Alright, let me get this thing back to base so I can, like, properly check it out. Let me grab you. And we'll get going. Because I don't want to keep getting stung off freaking jellyfish all day long. That's annoying. Finally, I'm in the safety of my water pen. I'm glad I actually made it now because there's like a million sharks here, which is kind of annoying. So let's grab our... Well, you are it. I thought you were the Dunkleo. They have similar icons. I mean, to me at least. Alrighty, you are very big. So, great thing you can get on land with this thing. Is it better? Yeah, it's alright. Alright, so. You do have omnidirectional with the mouse, so you turn, you'll go the way you're going. Let me take a look at the stats. 30 in health, 30 weight, 29 melee, and 29 stam. Nothing crazy, but it's okay. It's nothing, like, it'll do the trick for what I need it, which again, we're only going to be putting in health. So let's see, we got 13-4. Alright, definitely going to let this thing have crazy health because this, you're not dying. You're just not. But you are so loud. And unfortunately, you are very slow. What is your movement speed anyway? Base at 100. But look at the torpor on this thing. This thing ain't ever going to sleep. Even if you're like, you know how like with stamina, you'll, what's it called? You'll get flustered when you like do attacks or whatever, or rather you just move around when you do stam. When you have no stam, like this thing will not go to sleep for a long time. So let's get back in the water. Actually, do you do anything? Right click. What is right click doing? Don't know what you're doing. I guess that's an underwater thing. And then C obviously is for going upwards in the water. So whenever we get to the water, which might take a little bit of time, let's see. I really want to see if the damage is going to be basically 500 per, because that's actually kind of huge. Like, this might be a way to kind of kill a couple creatures, because they're tanky, and they actually, this might be really good for the dragon. Let's go downward. Alright, now I need the gamma because I can't see anything in the water. Let's see, is there a couple of creatures, like a shark maybe? There should be some nearby. You can't go left and right, unfortunately. You could only turn left and right underwater. I'm gonna stay away from jellyfish because they are not fun. Seriously, where is everybody? Oh, you could harvest with these things? That's huge. Like, that's huge. I didn't even know these things were harvestable. I missed it. Well, let's see. Right click. Oh, okay. So, in theory, does this send them backwards? I think it is, because, yeah, they're getting sent back. Let's see. Let's get them a little close, and then we gotta give it a little bit of time. And then, yep. So this will propel them backwards, so you could actually keep them away from you. And then you just simply kill them. So if you're really gonna do 500 damage, I just thought, hold on a second. Please be breedable. That would just be insane. And dude, if I could find a max level 2, was it 150 female? This thing is gonna be crazy. All I gotta do is worry about staff farming the melee, and it's over. It'll be absolutely done for. Their tanks, like, look at their health. 14,000, what was it, 13 off the rip. In terms of, like, everything else, they're gonna be unit. And this is, like, stock, almost. About 400%, but this is only 29 points into melee. Like, there's nothing that will beat this thing. It would take a lot to kill this thing. And if I get 20 of these, even better than this one, it's over. Like, it's absolutely over. One thing I do want to try. Where is that? Wait a second. I think you get oxygen off this thing. Let me swap this. Yeah, so oxygen is going down. But if we just go right here, yeah, you get free oxygen. So you don't, I mean, you'll get it every so often, it looks like. I don't know if it'll keep going away or if it's... No, it is going away. You just see that thing go away again. Yeah. I don't need oxygen tank on this thing. That's perfect. Now, you can't use your weapons, obviously, while mounted. It makes sense, but I want to kill that alpha shark because I'm feeling very confident. Like, ridiculously confident. The only downfall is that this thing is slow as hell, so I'm not moving anytime soon. But we seem to be fighting a normal shark. I guess let's just back this up. Excuse me, sir. There you, yeah, you're, I don't even know your level, but yeah, you're done. Now, is there an armor reduction? Because that might be something I should consider. Not like I'm trying to wait. Actually, before I kill you, all right, you're 55. You're gonna be the experiment. Let's see. No, there's no armor reduction with this thing, and you really can eat. Like, you could really get these turns in too. Cause look, I'm not even moving. I'm just turning my mouse, and I'm killing this guy. Wow, you get good. Like, you harvest amazing. Let's see, what are you? Another 150, but that's a male. Yeah, I'm gonna want the female, so fortunately you're gonna have to go. And hopefully you spawn that female, because that will be worth it if I could find it. I'll probably look for a school for a bit of time, and again, can't find it, we'll simply just spawn in the school. It's really nothing cheeky I'm doing. Actually, no. That would be a bit cheating because I'd be using it for boss fight, which is unfair advantage going in. So you know what? If I don't find a school, then I'm not going for the 150, which sucks, but the primary reason was just to have one single Megachelon battle mount going into this. And this should give me some good levels, honestly, because it is a 150. Yeah, not seeing the schools. I just see your oxygen. Why can't I freaking get these shots in? No, we're hitting you. You're just turning, and it does not help with us. You know, maybe I shouldn't even be hitting the movement key, because you seem to be doing tight turns regardless. Oh, that's not who I thought I was killing. You are a bit bloody, so you should be going down momentarily. The shark's dead, and you're dead too. Perfect. Everybody's dead. Just what we like to see. Do I want to increase the No, I'm going to focus on the health, because that's really what I wanted to do, is survive. That sounds super cool, man. I'm in love with this turtle. Except for the fact that it's slow as a turtle, but everything else, perfect the way I want it. Alright, let's get back to base and take a look at some other stuff we could do with this thing. Alright, let me see. Can you harvest trees? I don't think... Oh, you can. I mean, it's not great. It's more for thatch, which is similar to like the wyvern, but great way to clear out the area. And then we just go right click and we can move anybody out of our way, which is also nice. How long can we do this? I guess till stamina runs out, so I just let go now, so that's why I stopped. Sea does nothing on land. Space doesn't do anything on land either. And you're not much faster in water, but it seems to me, honestly, he's a little faster on land. Or is it the same speed? I don't know. Let me send you to the moon. Nope, can't do that. Let me just turn around real quick. Which I say very loosely. Seems like enough of a gap. Nope. Still gotta be like head on for this thing. Yeah, you gather everything very well though. So that is really good. Alright, you are looking perfect to send. That's as far as I guess you could go, so there's that. Yeah. Let me see, that's 4 cents. Let me just spend 1 point into melee just to see how much better, or rather increase of damage there is. Unfortunately, I kind of hit the power source, so now you're just running away, kind of towards him. No, returning. Don't worry, I'll get you one day. Haha. So nothing crazy. I think it only went up 20 points, or rather 20 damage points. So I'm not really gonna waste the levels on melee. Just put into health. Stam. It is slow, so it doesn't move too much, and there's really not much you're gonna do. This is essentially a water Bronto. Like, it's as slow as a Bronto, but it is as tanky as one. And if you just like do everything right with it, you could also build on the back and you can make a true battle mount. One thing is this for having multiple people? Oh, you can't. Wait a second, you can't go third person, but I'd imagine you could have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this could fit 7 people? Seriously? Let's see, not that. Passenger. 3, 2, 1, 3. Yeah, this could have 7 people. So 3 on here, and your driver, or rather the main rider. That's cool. And then if you think about it, I don't know why he's like bugging out on land, but probably because this isn't the flattest of areas to do this on. You can have some crazy stuff built on here. Like, you can essentially just have your own base right here, and you'll have people constantly able to take care of all the little things in between while you're traveling. Or you could use this as a serious Warcry battle mount. You could have like a bunch of turrets here, a bunch of turrets there. You got your rider. Could just pivot and turn, fire upon will at whoever's over here or whoever's over there. Even cover the rear. And if you have to, they get a little too close, you just send them into oblivion with this thing. Like, there's nothing more you need. There's a reason why this is on Genesis and not normal ARK, but still. Gotta love this thing. Can you do anything with rocks? I don't think that's a thing, right? No. You're basically just a gigantic turtle. I mean, not basically. You are a gigantic turtle, but more evolved than the Carbonemus or whatever that... I think it is a Carbonemus. You know what? It's probably a bit much. Where? There you are. Yeah, sorry about this, little man, but... yeah, you're gonna... it's gonna be it for you. Turning radius, although it's good, it's just not built for this kind of terrain. At least all this hilly area. Alright. There's so much going on. Let's just get you over here. It worked here, and we're going to end it there. But that is going to do for today's episode. If you did enjoy the video at any given point, make sure you hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel, because it costs you nothing, which really helps you out because it gets you more ways to stay connected to when I post new videos, as well as engaging content that you could always give your feedback on in the comment section below. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Really helps. Thank you so much for getting me this far. I truly appreciate it, and I love if we could go even farther with it. Give me some name suggestions for this guy as well, because I have none. I literally don't know what I'm going to do. Look at him. Just from spamming right, not holding it, which is, again, is that. We could just literally do this. And yeah, with all that being said, hope you have a great rest of your day. And take care. And look at this thing.